夜宵，你可以说 have a late snack or have a midnight snack. Have some snack at night. 谢谢我的管理员上线了，谢谢。Hello， 管理员，我可以把你的纸给撤了吗？感觉你挺忙的，你也不经常来。但是 no hard feelings, OK？ 但是不要觉得有什么哈，我只是觉得 I don't want to keep you from more important things. 谢谢萌宠长进，谢谢萌宠长进，不想让你就是因为这个事情干涉到你的生活。Cause I'm here a lot, 因为我经常直播嘛。I don't want to keep you distracted from your more important daily stuff. 谢谢罗马骑士 ，Hello 罗马骑士，萌宠长进，谢谢。Hello Yolo， 你好，谢谢关注 ，Thank you for following me。你很闲，Really？ 你有多闲？But anyways, I really appreciate for everything you have done for me. 执剑者啊 I really appreciate everything. 真的很感谢你为我做的所有的事情啊。Hello, good evening, good evening. 没有你也没什么事儿是吗 ？Okay, alrighty. Welcome back to my stream. Welcome back to my stream. Thank you guys for watching me. Welcome back to my English stream. 上8小时摸7小时，这么牛吗？什么工作还缺人吗？What job is that? 上海外国语不是的，不是外国语大学毕业的，我是上海大学外国语学院的。上海大学外国语，刚刚是不是被提醒了？是的 ，I received a warning. I mean, who reported me? 谁举报了还是怎么样的 ？I don't know. 谢谢你的支持啊 ，Phoenix. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for the support and for the love, the support. 第2次警告 ，second warning. I don't buy it. 乌东理工的连领，什么是乌东理工啊 ？Is that a university's name? So sorry, but I've never heard of that university. 谢谢龙跃天下。刚来的宝宝可以帮我点赞吗？疯狂点赞可以吗？ Just tap on your screen like this. So you will be able to give me like thousands of, tens of thousands of likes for free. Okay? Just keep tapping on your screen. 对，我是上海大学的。上海大学 I graduated from Shanghai University with my master's and 贵州 University with my bachelor's. Hello JavaScript. 你好 Good evening to you. Are you having a good Friday night? 张悦别看了 Is that your name? 有人说想当管理可能不太称实。可以呀，可以让大家都试试。You'll be forced to log out. Alrighty.Hi, KK. Wow. Some really familiar faces. 非常熟悉的面孔了，老铁们。Come from 遵义 You're from 遵义 Alrighty. Hello. Michael? 谢谢 Michael. Thank you for the gift. Thanks. Good night. Wow. Are you going to bed? It's kind of early to go to bed at this time. 为什么不欢迎你？欢迎每一个人啊。他是先跟我打招呼了，老铁，你给我打个招呼呀 ！Say hi to me. Say hi to me. Say hi. 晚上好，艾琳，晚上好。Good evening to everyone. 祝大家晚上好。Good evening to everyone. I am an English teacher. I have been working as an English teacher for 6 or 7 years now already because I started teaching since college. 张悦别看了 Who the hell is 张悦Hello, Flanky. Hello. 大家好啊 Good evening. Yes, I'm from 遵义 City, 贵州省。Hello, 躲在云里的猫，你好。没有声音吗 Really? 谢谢这个宝宝。I don't know how to read your name. 名字怎么念啊 I'm sorry, but thank you. Thank you for joining my fan group. 感谢你加入我的粉丝团啊。有声音 OK。天菩萨 you can say oh boy oh my goodness oh my lord 谢谢 KK thank you KK for the bunny thanks 记得点赞哦 Can you please like my stream 谢谢大家的夸赞 Thank you for the nice comments Thank you for the nice compliments Really appreciate it I feel like I'm extremely flattered 感觉就是被 过奖了，老铁们。Where is 遵义 located? Seriously? Hello, 雕兄，你好。Seriously, you don't know where 遵义 is? Come on. 张月's girlfriend is here. Oh, really? What is my name? My name is Aileen. My name is Aileen. Aileen, that's my English name. You can also call me 琳琳 because that's my Chinese name. Yeah, thank you for your bunny. 谢谢你的小兔子，谢谢这个 gift bunny, right? Gift rabbit. Thank you. Really appreciate it. You only knew 张丽. Oh, who is that? Are you guys typing down your friends' names here? 你们是在把朋友的名字打在这里吗？ What is wrong? Nothing is wrong. Everything is perfect. Everything is perfect. Trust me. 唱吻别的英文版 I don't know how to sing that song. I don't know how to sing that song in the English version. 怎么学好英语？就是持续性努力的学英语。It's really important for you to study English consistently. I'm currently single. 谢谢雕兄 Thank you for the bouquet. Thank you for the bouquet. Thank you for your flowers. 感谢你的礼物啊。Heading from rain and slow. Heading from rain and snow. Is that how you sing it? But I'm pretty bad at singing. I'm a bad singer. Double flowers. I know. You sent me 2 bouquets. 你给我送了2个花束。Bouquet 这个单词就是花束的意思啊。Hello 可乐。Thank you 可乐。Thank you for joining my fan group. 荣耀王者他可以带我打。Yeah, actually I'm pretty obsessed with playing Honor of Kings, but I'm trying to take some time off it, you know, because I feel like I wasted too much time on playing that game. I'm trying currently, taking a break from it. 我现在在努力的戒掉这个游戏啊 but it's kind of difficult. Trust me, I'm trying my best to give up playing that game. It's really exhausting and really mentally challenging because especially every time you gotta involved with a fight with your teammates. Sometimes your teammates can be really, really stupid. 真的很蠢。整2个赛道。哎我天啊，我哪有什么颜啊，老铁，你能不能提高一下你的审美啊？我只是说长得比较周正吧，我只是说长得五官比较端正。我只能说我不丑，但是也算不上那种好看啊。你知道那些网红有多好看，你不教吗？要是说下来这边的，你是我的面粉。Thanks a lot， 真是谢谢您了。你终于说出那句话 Do you know what is the meaning of type shit? Yes, I do, because I'm an English teacher, remember? My major was English. I studied English as my major. I'm a professional English teacher. I'm supposed to know these very fundamental English phrases. Okay, these type shit is like one of the most fundamental. 我不乐意了，我没有 I just feel flattered. Can 和 can't 一般比如说你说我能干什么 I can 你会发成 can 是弱读的。如果你要表示不会的时候一般是 can't 就是把它读成 can't 就是要说的很明显的那一种的。So that's like the difference. That's the one way you can tell the differences between the two. Okay? 也别的I can go. 就是Oh, I can go. 那这个时候就是否定了。今天妆很好看，谢谢 KK 啊，谢谢 KK。I just saw your comment. I don't know why. Get it? Alrighty. Yeah, 可以先把音标学好。I think it's really important. It's quite crucial for everybody, for every English beginner to master IPA, to learn how to pronounce correctly without any help of the teachers. If you want to know how to improve your independent learning skill, you'd better, especially when it comes to learning English, you'd better master IPA 啊，必须要学会音标啊，老铁。我说的是 American English. Yes, most of the time I speak with American accent. You're Jem from today's student. Hi, oh, is that you? Hi, nice to see you again in my stream. 主业是独立老师吗 Yes, my that's what I'm doing. That's my current profession. I saw you before, but I just didn't know it was you. 我之前有看到你的，但是我不知道你是那个谁。我不知道你是我的 perfect celebrity. Oh my god. Mosquitoes. 见过这个英文名吧 ？With I don't think I have, but it sounds like an English name. It sounds like a legit English name. 听起来像是一个比較正經的英文名字吧。As long as you don't name yourself after fruits, names, trees are fine, but can be a little bit weird as well. Or pets or places, and you'll be fine. 你只要不要给自己取一些什么水果的名字啊，什么糖果的名字啊，什么动物的名字啊就可以了。That's your English name. Oh, okay. Yeah, sounds like a decent English name. 谢谢老铁们的关注啊 Thank you for following me. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follow. 感谢关注。今天周五也可以看我直播了。Oh, nice. Hello, Sunny. Miss the days when you play computer games. I never played computer games. Where does that come from? 粉丝看一套我的视频我会看吗？基本上都会看的。我只是有时候搞不懂为什么艾特我那种视频。Sometimes I don't know why you guys tagged me under those type of videos. Well, never said 什么叫 never? What? That's a fact. Hello, 浩总浩中怡你噶谢谢比比哦，谢谢比比的 giant beer. Thank you. No problem. It's my pleasure. I'm just telling you the truth. 没有 reaction 的吗？我有时候我不懂，我一般有大部分时候 most of the time I reply. Most of the time I definitely reply to their comments. But most of the time I don't. 就是大部分时候我也不会回复。It really depends on the type of the video, the type of the content of the video you guys tagged me under the comment section. 背单词不足以应付考试，你可能背了之后没有记住吧I guess because you didn't manage to remember them. You added a meal? Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't see it. 没有看到诶，一会儿去看一下。You look very beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. I think I look fine. Not very beautiful, but thank you. Thank you. 老铁怎么说 You can say, hey buddy. Hey my friend. Hey yo. 老铁就是朋友的意思嘛。That's how I understand that word. I'm looking for my hair tie. 我找我的发圈啊，我不知道我的发圈去哪里了。Looking for it. 英国人、美国人说的比较乱。Where did that come from? 这又是从哪里来的呢 ？Like who told you? 找一下，哎呀 ，so bright， 好亮啊！找一下我的 hair tie 去哪里了 ？Oh, I really should stop misplacing my stuff. I always do this. 我一直都这样子，我一直就是东西乱放啊。Just bear with me. 等我一下，我找一下我的。Okay, I got them. 什么出路啊 You could be an English teacher. You could be a translator. You could be working at a foreign company. It's pretty thick. Thank you. 谢谢 Thank you. 橱窗收录没有橱窗的课，我橱窗没有课吧？橱窗的课不要去买了，我等会儿把它给下掉。Yeah, you can totally work abroad, right? Joining a foreign company, becoming an English teacher, engage yourself in foreign trade. There are actually plenty of options. 很多的选择。Let me help you put away. Oh, how nice you are. 你也太好太 nice 了吧。Okay. This is so much better. English is is tool but can open your eyes to explore. Definitely. I totally agree with you. How old am I? That's a secret. That's a secret. 那是一个秘密啊，老铁。Too bad you can understand me. No worries. No worries. Just spend a little bit long. Like stay here for a longer time and you will be able to understand me. Eventually. You just need more practice. 需要更多的 practice. 更多的训练啊。Maybe 23 years old. I'm a little bit older than that. 比那个稍微再大一点点吧。 26 years old around. Alrighty. Just doesn't matter. Whatever you think, how old I am that, okay? Just whatever makes you guys happy. 能不能给我点个赞呀，家人们 We're kind of stuck at a little bit 1,000, a little bit over 1,000. 现在只有1000多个赞，能不能继续点赞？ Can you please keep up your likes, okay? You're so pretty. Oh, thank you. How sweet are you? How sweet you are. 你真是太甜了吧，很贴心啊。You're 80 years old watching my stream learning English. Wow, kudos for that. Kudos to you. 给你点赞啊，老铁。Thumbs up. 你是我的菜，你可以说 You're my type. You're my type. I'm attracted to you. I'm attracted to the type of you know this type of a girl, such as you. Yes, I'm in Shanghai. Do a stream together? You want to do a stream with me? Really? What about? What content? 谢谢老铁，谢谢老铁。主播看美剧吗？ Of course, I watch a ton of so many TV shows. I'm a huge fan of Foreigner. You're famous? Really? We can brainstorm. Really? Are you famous in China? Thank you for following me, Liam. Where from? 你来自哪里啊？ I can also speak American accent. How to prepare for CD6 examination? Prepare for it hard. Study for it hard. Give me a follow back. From Australia. Oh, hello, mate. Oh, okay, Jim. Are you... Okay, I followed you back, but I don't think I'm gonna do a video with you because I'm a huge introvert. Like, I'm not really comfortable meeting people offline. Maybe it's gonna take a while for me to be comfortable, with the idea of meeting people offline, who I met online first, especially foreign. 谢谢三毛啊，谢谢三毛和喵喵汪，谢谢 ，Thank you， 谢谢你的礼物 ，Thanks for the gift, really appreciate it. Yeah, huge introvert, just take it easy. Oh, thank you for understanding. You sound like a sweet guy. 谢谢关注 Thank you for following me. Thanks. Where are you in China? Where are you in Shanghai? Are you working here? 谢谢 Go Gomez. Hi, Go Gomez. Hello. Hope you're feeling better. 希望你感觉好多了。谁皮厚啊？我没有说谁皮厚啊。Nice guy， 我说是 nice guy。He sounds like a nice guy. 他听起来像是一个好人啊，好人。Can I teach you English? Of course, you can sign up for my English classes. I teach students on one-on-one. 我教1对1的课程。What do I usually do? You work here. You live in 青浦。Oh, okay. What do I usually do? I do stream. I teach English. I enjoy taking walks. I love hiking. 你也是青浦的。哎，你怎么是青浦的呢？你不是在北京吗？人民大学不是在北... Oh, sorry. Can I say that? Am I allowed to say that? 教的可好了，快去报名。Words from my student. 啊，我的学生的这个亲口的这个证明啊。哦，你是上海人。哦 I didn't know. I forgot to ask you that. Did you introduce yourself in your self-introduction? 需要买多少节课 It really up to you. It's really up to you. 还是看你自己的 It's up to your, like, what's your learning goal is. 你的这个学习目标是什么 Oh, you didn't say that in your self-introductions. Oh, okay. All right. I wanted to ask you. 我想问你来着 but I forgot. 谢谢关注 Thank you for following me. Really appreciate for following me. Thank you, guys. Thank you. 谢谢关注4级研究生忘了很多啊 No worries. You can pick it up anytime you want. Just start working on it. Okay? 开始学就行了，你可以再捡回来的，好吗？谢谢杨潇谢谢杨潇 Thank you for joining my fan group. Thanks for joining my stream. 感谢点赞啊 可以点个赞吗？ Just keep up the likes, okay? Marry you. I'm not marrying anyone. I don't want to get married at all. Forever, I plan to become a forever single girl. 谢谢关注。It's your 5th time watching me. Oh, how lucky I am. 谢谢陶小陶，谢谢细品人生的关注。Don't want to look for a boyfriend, don't want to have a boyfriend, just want to stay single as long as possible. You know, being single is awesome. 如果在法国会很好看，像老上海人。等我找下我的发箍。Oh, it's right here. 不就在这儿画吗？ This is so convenient. 太方便了吧 ？Be a forever single girl. How does it look? 好看吗 ？How does it look on me? 单身主义 ，singleism 宽一点的那种。I do have a couple of other styles, but it's just too much trouble to find them. You know, I misplace stuff. 我乱放东西啊！我不是上海的，我算是新上海人吧。新上海人 I got 上海户口。Like my 户口 is here, but I'm originally from 遵义 City, Guizhou Province. 谢谢喵喵汪的关注，不是你怎么才关注啊？You should have followed me. You should have, hit that follow button like a long time ago, according to yourself. 粉丝团哦，那个也需要重新关注吗 ？I didn't know， 我不知道嘞。谢谢小小明珠。哦 ，OK, got it. You like my English name? Really? 谢谢你哦，谢谢你宝宝，谢谢宝宝们加入我的粉丝团。买了上海房子，然后有的上海户口吗？不是的，你必须要成为上海人。You have to become a Shanghai local in order to purchase a house here in Shanghai. 你必须要有上海户口才能够买房买车。谢谢萌宠长进啊，谢谢 ，Thank you，谢谢宝宝的礼物。You came here every time, but you never hit that follow button. Okay, it's fine. I feel lucky enough. 已经很高兴了，已经很幸运了啊！谢谢 DBQ， 谢谢 ，Thank you. What else we're gonna talk about? Does anyone want to come up and talk? Does anyone want to connect with me? Does anyone want to grab a mic and start chatting with me? But you know what? I don't know what to talk about. 可以连线，但是我不知道聊什么。Is there anything you would like to talk? 然后上麦的可不可以至少送一个灯牌呀 ？OK？ 可不可以至少送一个灯牌 ？It's not a harsh requirement, isn't it? 不算是一个很严格的要求吧 ？How to read your English name? Aileen. Oh, thank you for asking. Thank you for making sure you can read my English properly, right? 感谢你问了一下啊 ，because a lot of people came up and start calling me alien or something else. So it's a little bit awkward. 谢谢喜。采用礼物连麦，虽然我不连啊，不是的，就加个灯牌就可以了，就1毛钱嘛 ，not too much, right? I'm not asking for too much， 没有要求很高吧？谢谢瑞瑞。谢谢关注啊，谢谢小可爱的关注 ，Thank you for following me. I'm just like so. If you want to come up and apply, okay? 可以 ，you can apply for the mic. 可以稍微这个，咱就是说可以申请连线了啊。So does anyone want to come up and talk, please? 要连但是就打游戏好吵哦。Okay, what games are they playing? Belly button. Hit the belly button. What? What the hell? Okay, 吃鸡。You know what? Personally, have never played that game. Hello, REO. You want to come up? 你要连线吗，老铁？这个 TYU， 你可以，你们申請連線了，加一個燈牌好不好？燈牌連線啊。I don't think I'm asking too much. I mean, that's like the minimum requirement any streamer can ever have. 就咱就是说，一般主播连麦一个灯牌是最小的要求了吧？谢谢 BB， 谢谢你。那个送礼物的要不要申请连线呢 ？If you apply, I'm gonna invite you to come up. 谢谢宝宝，谢谢宝宝的灯牌 ，Thank you for joining my fan group，感谢加入我的粉丝团啊 ，and don't forget to follow me as well，不要忘记关注我哈，谢谢宝宝。散装英语怎么办？我本人的课程怎么无了？我本人的课程有啊，但是是在那个，你可以那个什么，看一下我主页 ，can go check out my profile introduction。Alrighty， 你们不来的话，我就把我的那个老铁叫来了，老铁连线不？在哪个城市？我在上海。I'm based in Shanghai. I'm from Shanghai. 老铁怎么用不了了？学浪怎么用不了？我从来没有在学浪上有课过耶。Chancy 啊，不是的 ，Chancy 现在是英国几点呀？不，而且我也没有他的联系方式。谢谢大家的礼物，谢谢灯牌，谢谢 ，Thank you. I don't know what else to say except for thank you. 怎么系统的背单词？你找一本书呗，比如说你是备考4级或者6级，然后你就把4级6级的词汇数拿来就可以了。好的 ，Hello Trent， 终结者吗 ？Terminator？ No, haven't, never. Hello, Asim。
Hi.
谢谢礼物，为什么这么多人送我礼物？谢谢。Hi, how are you?
Pretty good. Yeah, you? Sorry.
Can't complain.
Oh, yeah. Why not? Why not? You can complain to your fans. They're not gonna feel bad about it.
I meant I got nothing to complain. Everything is going normally.
On the right track. Smoothly.
Yeah. Everything, is going as usual. Nothing to be super excited about. Nothing to be really, whining about. Yeah, I can whine. Yeah. Hello, Fiona. Hello, Fiona.
Right.
谢谢关注。
They say you have a baby face. Wow, that must be a great compliment for you to mean that you're cute, huh?
Baby chubby face, is it?
Right.
谢谢 Real 阿姨哦，谢谢你的 popularity tickets. Thank you. All right. So, did you work today?
Oh yeah, I work a little bit but I don't have lessons today. Yeah.
I have never asked you this. What do you do? Can I ask? If you don't want to tell us, it's totally fine. I totally understand.
Let's just keep it confidential since there are a lot of people there. Yeah. I can tell you testing either. I can test you if you are really interested in curious about it.
Sure. I totally understand your comment.
Yeah, kind of use English as a tool to do something there, yeah.
Okay, 谢谢. All right, thank you. Where are you? Where are you, everyone, bro?
You mean me? Where are you?
No, I'm not asking you. I'm just basically reading the comment here.
Yeah, so I was saying that person was asking me why I'm everywhere.
Oh, why are you everywhere? Are you everywhere? On Douyin?
I don't know. So probably I was in another gathering room, but I didn't notice this guy was following. Or was that word stalking me? I think what was that?
Stalking.
Stalking. I lost the word. Stalking me.
I've seen you in a couple of streams before. Young for Hours, and there's another one I don't remember the name of it in mine. So together in total 3 streams. I've seen you in 3 different English streams.
Oh yeah. I got
谢谢宝宝，谢谢 Doki 的夸赞。Thank you for the nice compliment.
Go to different streams to
practice,
sort of brush up on my English skills a little bit. Maybe one of those because after some time, if I don't use it for a particular good amount of time, I may feel a little bit rusty. Yeah, I think you do have this kind of feeling or experience before, huh?
I totally feel it. I can totally relate to you.
Yeah. Yeah, you go ahead.
Oh, I wanted to tell you guys a little secret. When it comes to learning English or visiting different live streams for practicing English, right? I actually have an alt account, which is alternative account, and I use that account to to join, some others English channels, streams, and talk to them just for practice purposes.
Oh, yeah. So what kind of contents you presented there using that old content?
Well, I just join whatever they are talking about. Sometimes they're talking about politics. Sometimes they're talking about economy, traveling, wide range of topics.
You're talking about you were using your backup account for
my old account.
Little accounts. Some people say the little accounts to listen to some live streams, right?
You can actually say alt account, like alternate.
I think it should be alternative. But anyway, alternative. Yeah. Right. Yeah. And then what kind of subjects, what kind of topics you're mostly interested in? Like
I try to diversify, the topics that I am supposed to be interested in. So normally I'm only interested in, my old passions. For example, sports. When I talk about sports, only the sports I like to talk about. For example, ping pong. I am a huge fan. I used to be a huge fan of
really.
tennis.
How about your skills about ping pong?
I think it's quite good. I used to be good at it.
I think same here. I actually ranked third when I was in university, when I was a freshman, and then I beat a bunch of guys there. Yeah, and also there was some, what? Here's the interesting thing. Back to those university days, and I invited an American guy who was really interested in ping pong, and he was trying to show off his skills there, and I was like, okay, let me try. Let me give you first. Let me try. Let me just show off first, okay? And after I warm up, and then he was like, God, how can I actually have a really strong, solid, solid front hand and the back hand there? He couldn't really handle the ball there, and then and then he invited another American guy to want me to beat me there, but they just didn't work out. And I was okay, and I was like, I'm Chinese. This is my fourth natural born talents there. And then they say but anyway, so those American guys can play better basketball. So do you play basketball there?
Oh yeah, that's an interesting story. Before you told me what exactly happened in the end, like before you told me that, right, I was already starting laughing because I knew what was coming. Interesting. So you
please speak slowly. Sorry, because I was trying to introduce that story there, and then I'm sorry, I gotta speak really slowly. Okay.
Are you asking me to speak slowly?
No. I think someone typed in the comment section there. Sorry, because I got sad at the word. Someone typed the comment section, and someone typed again. I don't believe that you like playing ping pong. Who you're referring to? Who, like Aileen or me?
Both of us.
Well, yeah. And then you pick. Sorry. Did you actually join some ping pong competitions there when you were?
I did when I was in college. Yeah,
and how was it?
In a university level ping pong competition, and I won the third place.
Really? That was good enough. And you mean the third place? You meant there are two.
Oh, Young Forever. 我刚刚想跟你打招呼来着, but it was a little bit inconsiderate for me to just disrupt him and say hello to you. I noticed you. Hello, welcome. 欢迎你的到来啊，老铁。Sorry, I disrupted you. See? Can you please go ahead?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I felt. Where were we?
I'm not left-handed. I'm right-handed. 我是右手啊，老铁。不是左撇子。
Right hand. The solid front hand or a solid backhand. So when you play tennis and ping pong or badminton, there are just two different directions, right? The front hand and also the backhand. So, So if you have a strong,
Sorry, go ahead. Getting a message from my friend. Go ahead.
Yeah. You can continue.
What?
You can see what.
Oh yeah.
Number type doesn't matter. I have my Taylor sweater. You have trend. How come, Siri? That is not comparable at all. What do you mean by that?
What?
You say the comments of the Young Forever?
Doesn't matter. I have my Taylor Swift. You have a trend.
So
I mean, your Taylor Swift only lives in your imagination. You could never get anywhere near her. Like you can. Oh no, let's never say never. I mean, you still have a chance to like talk to her personally. But the chance is not as bigger as the one I'm having of talking to Trent. Like I get to talk to Trent every day, so I'm winning. 我赢了，老铁。
yeah, sure, that is. But anyway, so I have a question. Why?
What is your question?
Why he said he has Taylor Swift? Because I cannot compare with Taylor Swift, who is
no. She cannot compare with you.
Oh, well, that was a little bit too much. I know.
But I don't get jealous. I don't get jealous because do you like her? Like, is she like really important to you? Is she like an important celebrity to you?
Oh, I don't think so. I think I would say I love to listen to some of her songs, and also she has a great impact among her fans from different countries. So yeah, I think I really appreciate her impact there, but I don't think I'm a fan of her. Yeah, just maybe sometime when I heard a sound from her, and then I just check. Oh, that was beautiful. Yeah, pretty much like this.
Yeah. I don't really know her that much, but I do have a lot of friends who are crazy about her, including Young Forever.
Well, I don't know. So maybe because I've seen a bunch of guys who talk about Taylor Swift, something like wow. So I got they have nicknames like of Taylor Swift, like Mei Mei, right? So yeah, and then they were trying to what is that word? Propaganda? No, I think it should be propaganda. 宣传怎么说？I was like, so they're trying to.
Like promote?
Yeah, I think it should be promoted. That was almost regardless, or promotes her public images or her interesting stories with me. I was like, okay, that was good. That was I can say there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, as proper propaganda should be a political way. So I think you use the right one. So it should be promote. Yeah.
No worries.
Yeah, let me turn on the camera.
There you go. 爸爸也许 train 的不是那样的人。Young Forever, are you leaving? 你走了吗，老铁？
I think.
He's still here. Hi.
Yeah. So yeah, and.
谢谢关注啊 Thank you for following.
You have any movie stars or singers you really appreciate? Like you can tell me about one and why you like it.
My favorite movie star or more like a TV show star because I don't really watch that many movies. And I compare to, I watch a lot of TV shows as opposed to movies. I'm a huge fan of a TV show. My favorite TV show is gonna be The Big Bang Theory. Are you familiar with it? Did you watch it?
Yeah, I do. But they were just I would say trying out some really difficult scientific terms there that I couldn't really understand. But anyway, I got to see the subtitles. Yeah. So which one is your favorite character there?
I gotta say I love all the 6 main characters from that show. It's really hard to pick a favorite. I guess Penny, the only one of the leading female character.
Oh yeah,
she's gorgeous.
Who's working for the KFC or sort of
no cheesecake factory. It's working as a waitress.
Yeah, right. So sort of like that, a waitress, and then yeah, I would say she is she's quite cute among those scientific weirdos, right?
Yeah, but I love her not purely because of her good looking, but also her characters, like her personality. He's such a understanding, sweet, caring, open and warm-hearted and a passionate girl. Like
right.
Yeah. And she can be a little bit insecure sometimes, because compared to all her friends, she didn't even go to college, and she actually have this kind of a
But you know what? Here's the thing: she's probably the most normal person in that TV series, compared with other guys.
There's another girl who's also considered normal, Bernadette. Do you know her? Do you remember her?
Because I cannot make it a connect to the real person, and I mean the one looking at it. Probably I knew this person, but I couldn't remember her name.
The shortest girl with the big boobs. Very stacky, 就是又矮，然后就很壮壮的小女生，一个女生。
Stack. What was the word you said it there? It says stack. How do you spell it?
Stacky. S-T-A-C-K.
S-T-A-C-K. Oh, Stacky. Oh, Stack. That was a new word.
S-T-A-C-K-Y. Sorry, Mr. Y.
Probably. So when you're talking about the man who is a little bit short, some people use it. I think it's stunt. Is that word? I'm not sure about. And then maybe another word. Because I already lost so many words there. Let's just try.
Yeah. No worries. Yeah. So, you can go ahead, please.
Yeah. Sorry. There are 12 seasons.
Oh, I made a mistake. It should be stacked, not stacky.
Or S-T-A-C-K-E-D, right?
S-T-A-C-K-E-D. Stacked. Stacked.
Let me check the word I used to. Let me check for you.
Stacked.
With me for like 20 seconds. Yeah.
Hello everybody, welcome to join my stream. 就多练就好了。我觉得 Trent 应该也是练了很久啊。然后我的话 myself, I used to major in English. 我以前专业是英语的。I studied English, for a major for both my bachelor's and master's degree. So on and off, I've been studying English for over like 8 years, 9 years. So did you get it?
Oh, you mean the word? Oh, you were talking about your audiences or me?
I was talking to you.
Oh, okay. I couldn't find it. It's okay. I think it should be because sometimes the more words there, the higher probability you're gonna confuse some really close ones. I think you should know something about that, right? So, because for example, I cannot give you an example there, but
他是纯美式，我是中式。Oh yeah, thank you for noticing because I'm Chinese. I'm Chinese. No. I'm Chinese. I'm supposed to speak English with a Chinese accent.
I think Aileen is really close to North American accent, and I would say with some Asian influence. I also have this kind of pronunciation features in terms of some words there. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. I don't mind it at all. Like I totally, like every time I answer people's questions, they ask me what accent do you speak. I always say, well, mostly American and sometimes Chinese, and sometimes I tend to pronounce certain words in British way as well. So my accent is quite
really. I think same here because the thing is because for me, I think North American English, including Canadian English and American English, should be much easier for second language learners and foreign language learners to pick up. And
Did
also,
you study abroad?
Yeah. I was like back to more than 10 years ago as a exchange student, but that was not really long. Before I went to there, I already got a good command of it, and I did participate in some competitions there. Yeah, sorry. Because in some words, I just probably I watched some British TV series as well, and I just pronounce it as the British way. I think you also have this kind of thing, right?
Yeah, I noticed.
Yeah, because talking about accent, I think the most important thing is that you make yourself clear. It doesn't really matter what kind of accent you have, like whether it's American, British, or even sometimes a little bit mixed.
Indian.
Yeah, but I would say if you notice the rules or the patterns of some Indian guys, you probably can understand a little bit. Yeah, so there should be some consistent pronunciation features of their English. Yeah.
That's exactly what I have been stressing, with my students. Every time they ask me, which accent should I pick? British, American? I always ask them, maybe you should listen to it like yourself and pick the one that you like.
I think so. Because
and as long as you can make yourself understood, that people can understand you, it doesn't matter which accent you speak with. Just make
right. And also when it's like a real situation in which you're gonna find a bunch of guys of diverse cultural backgrounds, they don't really have some people call it authentic accents, or maybe the more you talk with them, the higher probability your accent will be affected. Because I've known a person who is really proficient in English, but because he got talk to a lot of people in different scenarios, different situations, and one day I just talked to him, I can notice that he carries another type of accent which is not like American or British. I think it's understandable and accepted from my perspective.
Yeah. And there is also a fun fact, which is only Chinese people care so much about accent. Like I received the most criticism. Actually, I received zero criticism or judgment from foreign guys who I've never received a single one from the foreigners. I only received a bunch of criticism on my accent from my own people, Chinese people. I don't know why they're so sensitive about sounding like Chinese. What is so shamed about that?
Well, I would say it's probably most Chinese people, I think I'm one of them, are really obsessed with so-called authentic accent or authentic pronunciation. The reason why I pick up this accent is because when I was a student, I did imitate some sort of announcers or host accents, but I don't really suggest people I would say sticking to this kind of accent thing a lot.
Be obsessed with it, right?
Yeah, to not obsessed with it. Just one thing is that is about you make yourself clear, and nothing. Because when you're talking about pronunciation, it's more like the cadence of your speech. So there should be some ups and downs and intonation when you express your feelings. They should be more important than pronunciation itself for one single word. And vocabulary should be really important when talking about a specific topic. And grammar, grammar. I have a high tolerance about the grammar stuff when it comes to spoken English, because I can understand that. But maybe for some people, they are afraid of speaking English when because they are afraid of making some mistakes in terms of grammar. All right. And one last thing, the content is always the important. So grammar, pronunciation, vocabulary, they should be the superficial level, but the content should matter a lot. And also the way how you actually organize your ideas in a more coherent way, using some linking words where. I think that was pretty much like this. I think I talk a little bit too much, maybe short term.
Oh, no. I was reading this guy's comment, which I find really amusing. He said, most of the accent policemen come from China. That is so true. That is totally so true.
I think so.
What?
Even some people judge my accents as well. They think,
really?
Yeah. Because I think my accent is good enough, or
what
my
pronunciation. What are their excuses?
I think maybe because you feel like, oh, you have a weird accent. I was like, okay, fine, maybe.
Yeah, it doesn't matter like how perfect or imperfect you speak English with. There are going to be always some guys like nitpicking about everything about you. Even they just feel like they are trying to examine like just a little tiny mistake or tiny thing about you under a microscope. I don't understand they go extra mile to do that.
Yeah, I would say, and also another reason is probably because for some English teachers teaching in senior high school or junior high school or primary school in China, they wouldn't. So they probably have some trouble pronouncing some words in the crowded way. So and then they hope they actually can have a sort of so-called authentic accent. So they just probably push their students to do this kind of thing. But I think, I think it's really okay for them. Yeah.
And if you paid enough attention, you will notice that most professional translators or interpreters working for the national sort of a foreign relation department, you can easily notice they carry zero accent, but Chinese accent. They carry zero other countries' accent. They always speak English with a Chinese, very strong Chinese accent. 他们的口音非常的中式just
but I think
yeah,
it's understandable. So if you're talking about I would say some diplomats, so when they got a chance to show in some formal settings like international conferences, and then they would show their Chinese pronunciation characteristic to make sure that
we're from China.
People wouldn't misunderstand their inclination to support to related to some interest there. Why? Because if you have sort of a American or British accent, people may think that, is there any possibility you're going to support Britain or America? So this is going to
pick their accent, right? Because you speak English with their accent, and they will probably get confused. You're Chinese, and why are you sounding so American or British? Because you are speaking on behalf of your country, right? You should make sure your accent, your speech carries even just a little bit of your Chinese identity. And I mean, for me personally, I'm really proud of my Chinese accent.
I don't think you have a Chinese accent. I think you have a really clear and decent accent. So it's like I don't find any Chinese pronunciation features, even if you may have some Chinese accents in terms of some words pronunciation. I would think it's understandable. And also, I have this kind of habit when it comes to some words. I probably just mispronounced a little bit, and I think it's okay, it's acceptable. It's not that, we gotta be a professional, so who is so picky about our sort of pronunciation and accent there.
I just noticed a really, really fun comment. He said, 不是就一个口音问题，你们俩能聊这么久？
Yeah, we actually can talk about some other topics as well. But anyways, because we do want to give some explanations or help some people to
doesn't matter.
Get rid of some sort of strict habits to maintain or maintain a perfect accent there. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. I just get a little bit confused. Some Chinese people can be really, really insecure and sensitive about their
accent. And another I would say the consequence is that some people are really afraid of giving speeches in a public situation. Maybe I'll feel like, God, my grammar is bad, or my accent is kind of Chinese, and I was like, no, it's okay, I can understand you there, because I did have some conversations with some really highly well-educated native speakers, and I've met some guys who carry a sort of heavy Chinese accent, and then we've had a really great conversation there. So it doesn't really hinder the communication at all, and because the content or I would say the thing that you can come up with to resolve the issue is more important than the language itself as a tool.
Yeah, we really shouldn't make a fuss about accent. Alrighty. Okay, alrighty. Maybe it's time for us to move on to next topic if you want.
Yeah, sure. Any topic.
You mind?
Sure. Any topic. All right. But there should be some topics that I cannot have more ideas there, but I'm trying. Yeah, so
you have any ideas in mind?
I don't know. Maybe just what do you do when you have spare time there?
Oh, when I have spare time, well, it has become an increasingly difficult question for me recently, because I'm trying to take a time off my favorite game. As you probably have heard me earlier, I was talking about that. I was talking about how urgently I need to take a time, to say goodbye, to currently say goodbye, temporarily probably, to my favorite games, because it has been making me crazy. 我的 accent 非常的 mixed. Yeah, so
Yeah, sorry. 他说主播是英式口音，他说应该说是我吧。主播也不算英式口音吧，应该还是比较偏美式一点。
我是随机转换着的。I was like changing my accent.
我有时候我也有
depending on my mood.
Yeah, if you're talking about because if you're talking about accent, even within America.
Come on, we're back. Rhythm circle.
Okay, let's just talk about something else. Maybe I think someone maybe not that interested in the accent at all, right?
Nobody is pretending to be a foreigner. I mean, what's the point of pretending to be a foreigner? We're not pretending. We're not faking foreigner. Oh my God, we're just two people, one English teacher, another one English learner. We're like discussing in English so that we can provide an English-speaking environment for people who are here, also share the same kind of a learning goal, which is to improve your English level, to improve your listening and your speaking. And if you enjoy it, please stay. No matter how fluent you spoke, there are always
it's okay because
thank you guys for defending for me. I guess they're being defending me 在保护我，谢谢你们 Thank you.
Yeah, it's okay. Some people, they're maybe narrow-minded because even in some areas, I would say some areas where the dominant language is not Mandarin. So sometimes when you speak Mandarin, you'll be discriminated or you'll be feel like, oh, you're trying to be pretentious, let alone English. So I think it's understandable for some people to have such comments there. Yeah.
Totally. Well, this kind of reminded me of an experience I had during my undergraduate years. So I was volunteering as a translator, working for being responsible for translating for a group of Indian guests. So they're all from Indian. Well, that was like my first experience with Indian accent. It was horrible. I was like in over my head. I had no idea what to do. Like I had no idea what they were saying. I was totally confused, like baffled. Oh my God, are you speaking English? But which I didn't ask that question, of course, because it's rude, right? And and then after that, well, you know what? At that point, I have never blamed how terrible their accent was. I was like, why I didn't, diversify the listening material I used to use to practice my listening skills, right? I should have worked like harder on understanding different accents. I mean, that's what I should do because as an English major, that was my job. I need to be able to understand different accents.
Right. And then, sorry, what was the consequence there? Did you actually get over it?
Oh my God, it was such a fiasco. It was such a giant
disaster.
Yes, it was a disaster. So luckily, we had a teacher who was always there, sort of like covering us, like cleaning up shit for us. So
right.
Yeah, so he was able to like understand Indian accent, even though he didn't speak Indian accent. However, he could understand, and he was like responsible for translating the whole time. So we were just like standing there, just like like some stupid
riveted in place. And here's a phrase for you. So when you were stuck there, riveted in place. You can check it up in the dictionary. It was I think it should be RIVRTED in place. Riveted in place. But anyway, rivet is kind of I think should be the connection part between two words. So you just make it connected to each other. It's like 就是你被就愣在原地了，或者定在原地了 riveted in place. In place means that you are...
Oh, okay, riveted. I got it. Riveted. You're talking about fixate something onto the wall, and you can also use that word.
Yeah, because when you're shocked by something there, or when you felt, oh God, what happened? You don't know what happened there, and you literally are just like this, staring at nothing there, and then you were like riveted in place. So that was one. Yeah.
Totally baffled. Yeah, totally. And then after that, I like made a huge amount of effort, like trying to understand Indian accents. Yesterday actually, I was like picking up Indian accent again by watching some, Indian accent tutorials, and my friend was here. My friend was like surprised, like, why are you trying to learn Indian accent. I heard it's terrible. I was like, wow, I'm interested in it. I wanted to master different accents.
All right. Yeah. I did have
Tell me what to do.
one time when I was a student, I tried to imitate different types of accents for fun. And when it comes to and when it comes to Indian accent, which was like they tend to pronounce T as D, sort of like that. Yeah, sort of like that. Maybe it's not the same one, but it's like I love D, or something like that. It's quite similar to someone who's from Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka is an island located on the, I think should be southeastern part of India. Southeastern part of India. I think if you check up the map there, and you must know, it's kind of like small islands. They do share some sort of similar accents, and even some people who are from Bangladesh. I don't know Nepal, maybe Pakistan. They do have some, because they're geographically close to each other. And then they sort of have some history, if you're interested in. But anyway, and some other things like I think should be C can be pronounced as, the K can be pronounced as G, as close to G. So for example, I love my little girl. So they pronounce like this. Yeah, that should be the simple example there. And if you find some, as I said before, some patterns of their pronunciation features, and then you probably can hear some familiar words where you could get the meaning of it.
Yeah. Well, I have always believed that to be able to understand an accent, the best way is always to be able to speak it, like to be able to do it yourself. However, my case is like I can understand Indian accent now, but it doesn't mean I can do it. But I know the patterns, like the patterns you were talking about, right?
Yeah, sure.
They tend to pronounce like a t instead of t. They pronounce it as d. For example, 我的. Don't tell me what to do, and they have this like very specific.
It's kind of I think should be some people type in the comment section there. I think should be sometimes it's unvoiced. Yeah, or sort of like 轻音或者浊音, unvoiced or voiced. Yeah, there's sort of some linguistics terms there. Unvoiced word, but they're not the same. So there's sort of
Thai accent.
Thai accent.
No, I have never personally spoke to anyone with Thai accent. I've never traveled to Thailand. Have you?
No. My mom traveled to that place, and then she shared something interesting there. And you?
No, never.
You wanna travel? Yeah. Why? Because of Thai culture or food there, or in Thai food?
I don't know. I guess it has become a fad. People around me loving traveling to Thailand. They're all talking about how great, how cheap it is, and to see the She-Man show, transgendered guys.
Oh yeah. This sort of like sometimes I feel really confused about some gender culture. The other day, a guy reached out to me using the direct message, and he was like, he mentioned the word cisgender, CIS gender. I'm not sure you have ever heard about this word. It's cisgender, which means your gender inclination is compatible with the gender when you were born. For example, you're cisgender female. I'm a cisgender male, meaning that we love the opposite sex instead of the same sex, instead of the same gender. So it's like, 就是你的性别，就是现在的性别跟你出生时候你的性别是那种倾向是一致的，就是你没有变化。你比如说像有一些他可能后天就变成了这个那个 some sort of homo or lesbian like that. I'm gay or something like that. That was quite so
what are you guys fighting about? 在吵什么？不屑于跟你解释。Why? What happened? I was like 1 second of not looking at the comment section, and you guys start fighting already. I'm Are you really? Wow.
Interesting.
You are like the first person I knew so far.
I think should be transgender, LGBT, lesbian, gay.
宣礼 ，Hello 宣礼 ，gay
Transgender one, yeah, gay, LGBT. B should be bisexual, and transgender should be the last one. Yeah, and there's another word, LGBT plus. You know, a bunch of
LGBTQ.
Yeah, that was because I've checked some contents about the gender types of some sort of American guys, and then there were like too many gender types there. And last year there were like more than 90 genders, and then this year I think should be probably the number of it go up to like more than 100 genders. I was like, oh, that's
yes. There's so many. Well, I would never have that kind of like concern, of messing up with people's pronouns, because I watched a video. In that video, the basically group of teenagers like introducing the whole gender, like a new gender system to their parents, like trying to make them understand why there are so many choices, like and their parents were like confused. Oh, really? This is so not the same from what they have traditionally believed. And I was like, yeah, I probably feel the same thing, even though I don't consider myself old, but I do feel the same thing. But I don't have to worry about that, having that problem here in China, because we identify, I don't know, like because I've never met a trans person in my real life ever again. So I don't know what they want us to address them. Do they want us to identify them as a he or she, or the gender they prefer?
Oh, yeah, if you're not sure about that, you just
ask them.
Refer to them as they.
You gotta ask.
No, as they. Yeah, they should be a safe word when you say they.
But
yeah, you go ahead.
I mean, some people, like boys, wanting to become girls after the surgery. They might prefer to be addressed as she, because they wanted to be a girl. So that's why surgery.
So probably like, how should I identify gender? Maybe you asked a question there. I don't know. Maybe that should be a little bit straightforward in the root. I'm not sure those guys can accept that. Yeah.
Are you straight, by the way?
I'm sorry.
Are you a straight guy?
Yeah, sure. think I'm not a homo, and yeah. So, but I do have some gay friends there. I think I can totally understand. Yeah. So you are straight, and then you have some lesbian friends there as well.
No, not single one. I am a desperate straight girl. 绝望的直女。
You sorry.
Good guy.
I don't know. So, because back to 7 or 8 years ago, and I just met a girl who claims herself as a lesbian, and I was like, no, you're not. You definitely not. So let me. And I literally just dated her, and I was like, no. Because she said she had a feeling for another girl, and I was like, I knew you well. You shouldn't be sort of this type, and then so let's try. If we had this feeling there.
You know what that is called? That is called girl crush. It doesn't mean you are like sexually attracted to that girl. You're just having a girl crush. And I believe some guys also, some have some like man crush on.
Well, I do, because when I saw a guy who's masculine or who is, the gentleman-like kind of felt. Oh, I think this guy's quite good. I think I should just if I would, you say the sentence. If I were a girl, I would have a crush on you there. I literally said this.
Oh yeah, that's called man crush.
Yeah, because I was attracted to her. I'm sorry, to his maturity, and I felt like God. I was like, oh, if I were a girl, I definitely would fall in love with you. And that guy was like, he was riveted in place. The phrase I told you there, and I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I just used the 虚拟语气, right? So it doesn't mean that I'm actually gay. So I just feel like you're good. Yeah.
subjunctive. Yeah, joining us trend.
No, I
帅
can't.
He said he made a confession here earlier, claiming to be a trans, and he wanted you to join them, this big community, LGBT community.
No. I don't have any tendency to, play some gays friend in the gays games there. Yeah. So I know because I knew a bunch of guys who promoted a lot of something interesting or engaging about. And then one time I thought he was not gay before I had a conversation with him after I think it should be several weeks. And he just called me there. So, dude, are you at home? And I was like, yeah, you can actually come over my home. So, because he said he was drunk there, and then he came to my home, and I just, cleaned up my bedroom, tiny little bedroom for him. And I was like, so you could definitely just sleep here, and then anything that you want me to do there. Yeah, but here was the tricky thing. He knocked on my bedroom door, and he just wanted to hug me there. So he was just like, dude, I wanted to hug you there. I was like, what? Why was that? And I was like, if you kept doing such things, knocking on my door, I would just call the police there. You can't do it. And then he wanted to sleep with me. All right, and then the second day's morning, and because we got back to work, right? So we were actually working in the same company, and then and then probably like 8:00, and he said, could I just give you a hug? I was like, all right, you can give me a hug. And he just literally smelled my, my body's odor there. And I was like, dude, you really are? Maybe I can introduce some gay friends for you there, but not me. I definitely, because I do have some gay friends there. How about that? And I was trying to be a bridge, act like I would say
matchmaker.
Yeah, like it should be like sort of agency to connect those guys there, those gays there, and them. I felt probably they didn't really like each other there. Yeah, that was one of my story there. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I kind of had the similar experience, but we never took that like offline. So I met this girl online, and she approached me and is asking me information about my course because she wanted to study English. She was preparing for IELTS, and but before she signed up for my course, I had no idea she was gay. And then during our classes, and she kind of come out of the closet in our class in front of me, and she told me, you know what, I'm into girls. I don't want
really? And then
because we were talking about relationship, and then she told me that. I was surprised. It took me by surprise, and then asked her, oh my god, did you date any girls before? And she said, oh yes, we dated. I dated a girl actually like 2 months ago. We just broke up, and I don't remember what else she told me, but the reason she signed up for my course was like part of the reason that she signed up for my course is because she was attracted to me. She was attracted to me.
And she was like, I think you're quite cute, so I think it's reasonable.
And then I was immediately, getting shy. Like, oh, I don't know what to say. I don't know how to behave, how to react. I was like, oh, what an honor. But I'm straight. You know that, right? She said, oh yeah, of course. I know you're gay. I know you're not gay.
Oh yeah. So you were referring to the word lesbian. So because girls we call lesbians, right? So you're talking about lesbian, huh?
Yeah. Oh, lesbian, gay. Actually, gay is quite flexible. You can use it to, if you're a girl, you can also say you're gay.
You mean like a broad sense, right? You're talking about a broad sense or general.
You can say you're lesbian. 都可以的，就男女都可以用 gay 这个词的。男女都可以用 gay 这个词。
I think in a broader sense, yeah. Or in if you're talking about technically speaking, yeah, maybe I guess lesbians refer to a bunch of
women,
girls who are attracted to each other sexually, but gays. But anyway, I think you made a point. I think because gay may actually have a sort of like a broader meaning than the lesbian. Lesbian should be the I would say the subgroup of gays in this sense, right?
Yeah. I had a sense of a huge relief when you told me that dude, right, who basically made a love confession in front of you while he was drunk because he said he wanted to hug you, right? Maybe he was attracted to you. However, he asked you for permission. He said, "Can I hug you?" Right? He asked you permission. That was very nice and very polite.
So I could understand that, but what really scared me was that I think it should be at midnight, 2 or 3 o'clock. He was knocking on my door, and then and I was like, "What are you gonna do there?" And I was trying to push the
out
door
of your room.
Yeah, it was like because I would say he was no bigger than me. It was so I could I could have
bottom.
Probably. So he had this kind of tendency there. I could feel, and I was like, well, dude, I just regard you as my friends, my male friends, or my bros. You can't do this thing to me, huh? Because apparently you cannot beat me this way. And secondly, if you keep doing that, I'm gonna call it police. Could you? Because I just regard you my friend, and which is quite valuable for us. And then, sorry, you can't do this thing for me, okay? I was trying to use the gentle way that tone down my words a little bit, but I was literally pissed off deep down from my heart there. I gotta really control my anger there. So and then and he just calmed down a little bit. So and I was like, okay, just back to your bedroom. So this is for you bedroom, not my bedroom, okay? And then he just
offensive? Oh my God, we're not offending anybody. We were just sharing our experience, and then we didn't say anything bad or harsh against this community, right? I mean, 没有啊，我觉得不算 offensive 吧？你想说是 sensitive 吗？Or you used the wrong word？
有人说嘴唇越薄，口音越地道的，其实也还好吧，可能就是说英式英语的人，他的嘴唇更薄一点。
I always believed that's a joke.
Yeah, I do know because you know why? Because those British guys, they don't have some muscles to alter their muscles that much like American guys. So they just keep this kind of I would say this kind of posture. I don't know if there's a term for this. So they don't change their mouths.
They don't really use that like upper lip muscle that much. So
I think people, that should be the way. And then Americans tend to exaggerate a lot when because they raise their eyebrows and or just literally
a lot of rich facial expressions.
Right. People just can easily tell whether they're happy or unhappy, or they feel like they're discussing something that they don't really like. They dislike something there.
So they have this phrase in English called frown upon on something, like frown upon something.
I've known this one. Frown upon. Frown upon. Sort of like and also the similar one, raise your eyebrows. Raise your eyebrows means
more like squeeze them together, like this.
Yes, where So they do have, I would say, bountiful, as you said, they're bountiful expressions, facial expressions. And another thing is that I use some gestures so to visualize the information online. So people definitely can understand, okay, I just got what you mean there. I think it's quite useful because, we Chinese guys were some Asian guys who are affected by I would say Eastern culture a lot. We don't use such so different expressions or facial expressions or some gestures, and people feel like, oh, this guy's immature using such kind of expression. They feel like, oh, you just look like a child. And I was like, okay,
Hello, Jing Li Feng. Hi, thank you for joining my fan group. Okay, so we've talked about the activity, we talked about accent. What's the next? 他不知道。
这句话说的完全是错的。那好吧，那我就纠正一下。
Oh, sorry. I'm constantly getting noise from your microphone. Is it because of your phone?
Okay,
Where are you setting your phone?
All right. So how about now?
Try to avoid using your phone to rub or to scratch something. Like, I feel like maybe you can place your phone on a fixed spot where you don't have to move your phone.
Oh, yeah, sure.
But it's gone. You're good now.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, if you don't like, you can go to some other live streams, and I think this person is kind of they don't really like it at all.
No, it's fine. He's just being overly judgmental.
Yeah, it's fine because I'm trying to probably just divide into this culture into two different categories. Maybe I think it's a little bit imprecise in some ways. Yeah,
inaccurate. Yeah, because we're not we're not English speaking native English speaker. We sometimes probably make some mistakes, but I believe that our mix, even though we made some mistakes, these mistakes are quite acceptable, and native speakers can still understand what we're talking about. And if you have a better way to say certain things and you noticed a mistake we made, please be kind and just write them down. Okay, write down the mistakes we made and help us improve, and also help everybody here who's watching us, listening to us, improve. Okay, really appreciate that. If you don't want to do that, then you just shut your mouth and get out of here.
Yeah,
right. To become a rude person like that and just shut it.
I think Eileen. How should I call this? Eileen or Alien? So probably different ways. I don't know because
Eileen.
Sorry. Yeah, where did you get this name there? You just look up the word in dictionary.
A decent English name. I mean,
yeah,
it's just a very normal English name. Let me tell you this. You might find this name a lot more familiar than this one because they do have another more commonly used English name, which sounds exactly the same as this one. But that one only starts with E. And the rest of the letters are the same. Yeah, the rest of the letters are the same.
So start E-I-L-E-N?
Yeah, do you know Gu Ailing? Her name is
Oh, and then there's
another version, yeah, which
it's like a variant.
Which is mine that starts with A.
Oh, so it's like a variant of the names. So
I don't know the origin, but that's what I know.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Eileen. Well, I think it's a good one. Oh, it's maybe
easier for
so. You like Guiling, right? So you think Guiling's like?
Oh no, that's not. No, that's not even close to the reason why I got that name. It's because there's a Lin in my Chinese name, and Aileen sounds like love Lin. You know, Aileen just love Lin, love me, like because Lin is my name.
Oh, that was a good one.
Yeah. So I kind of
special meaning. Yeah.
Wish people to like me more. So Aileen.
Right. Good. Talking about my name, where I actually got this name. Yeah, Trent is actually a river's name, a river located in Midland part of England.
Oh.
Yeah, and also, because I like this sound, the first sound of this this name. Just back to my senior high school days, there was an American foreign English teacher. His name, he should be Troy, and I really enjoy that kind of sound when I pronounce it like Troy, and I was like, okay, let me just pick up this one, and I just chose this name, and but maybe for some people a little bit difficult to pronounce.
And that's the guy from Liverpool FC. Oh, okay. Alrighty. Yeah, I like the story. So your name does come with a meaning, huh?
All right. Definitely. I think. But anyway, so I think probably the way you did to choose the name is more proper because your name was related to your Chinese name. And
associated with the Chinese name.
Yeah, I think that should be one of the ways that a lot of second language learners or foreign language learners chose to make some connections between their original names related to their own country and with another English name or foreign name.
Yeah. Every time my students or my friends, came to me asking me for advice on getting an English name, I always ask them, would you like to combine your Chinese name with, your possible English name? And they were like, oh, that would be perfect. You know what? I actually came up with this really amazing tip on getting how to get a good name for yourself, English good name. So you just ask the ChatGPT. You just type down your Chinese name to your GPT and ask it to give you some recommendations. And, and it's gonna spit out a lot of options for you, and you can pick among them.
Oh, it's like how should I ask there? So maybe the first question: do you have any suggestions for picking up a name, or it's like what?
You just tell it. You just tell it what your Chinese name is. Okay, my Chinese name is blah blah blah. Please help me get an English name.
But is there a possibility there's a risk of leak some information there? Because I don't really want.
Well, if you don't want to do that, then you can leave out your family name. Then just tell it your last name.
Right.
Your first name.
That should be a gambit. I would say a make-do approach. A make-do approach means that sort of a way to make a compromise.
It works.
You want some answers to the question, but you just don't want to leak all the information there. Right. 能不能说的慢一点？可以，没问题。
谢谢关注 Thank you for following me. Wow, we're getting more and more people joining us.
Yeah, that's why I think I told you there. So, what was your highest record of the viewing of your views there? So probably we just can break the record again, and then that this is why this is a reason why I'm really good at doing such things, and because I'm really good at breaking the record there. I have this kind of.
You did the same thing in other people's stream before?
Oh, yeah, probably. I think so one of the live streamers told me that the highest number would be maybe 1,000, and I was like, okay, how about I just break the record again? I mean, just break the record, just level it up to maybe more than 1,500 views, and then I think we didn't make it just because we probably just bounced some ideas off each other, talking about some really interesting topics that may be quite engaging to people on this platform. Yeah.
Sure. I guess maybe Douyin father has giving you a specific tag. Like every time people see you, they know immediately, hey, this is an English master, and we'd better stop and check out and listen to him. And that's how you're bringing more people into my stream.
Yes. So here's the thing. So because I've known some other live streams, where have some sort of reminders like you cannot speak English all the time, and then how come you actually can? So did you actually get some system reminders that you don't speak English? No.
I used to have those before I get this tag. This official tag here, 主播英语秀. Can you see that link?
Yeah, on the top left corner of this. Yeah, I can see.
Yeah, it's actually a staff from Douyin just came to me and asked me if I'm interested in doing more English stream. They can give me that tag. I was like, oh yeah, sure, why not? And every time she actually sometimes observes my stream, and she would like keep a record of my my data, including the viewers, the likes, and just the overall general data. And she would provide some suggestions for me, like what can I do to improve the overall performance and stuff, data performance.
Right. There should be some back-end data to support you to do some analysis there. Analysis there. So you probably just can get some ideas from the analysis of the back-end data. So there should be a particular time where you may have more viewers and maybe you can try using some
我有
topics.
1对1的课程。sorry.
嗯，
你go on. 谢谢百世从欢 Hello 百世从欢 Thank you for staying. Yeah, it's very nice of them. It's very nice of them. It's actually a girl. 是一个女孩子 and she's working for ByteDance.
Oh yeah, that's good. It's very probably one
the company behind the platform. Nostalgia.
Right.
Hi.
I would say Douyin is the subsidiary group, company of ByteDance. You must know the word subsidiary. Probably, I think should be another one. Subsidiary means the maybe subset of the company. I would say that because ByteDance should be a
group.
Yeah, I think I actually had a word before. I just couldn't remember. I think it should be a group company, maybe.
It's a group. Yeah, it's a
group. Right.
And Douyin is just like a branch company. One part of it's a business.
Right. I think so. That should be different sayings to express the similar meaning. So people maybe subsidiary with a parent group should be applicable to informal settings, but when it comes to some informal conversations, you say the branch of it, and also like the group company, so people still can understand. That's good. Yeah. Yeah, I think. Sorry, when did you start your live stream there?
I actually have only started doing this regularly about less than half a year ago, because usually in the past, like before I started this streaming thing, I just only come up here like occasionally, just for saying hi, just catching up with my some regular friends on here. I don't do this like regularly. However, ever since I became lazy about making videos, I don't know why. I just feel like there's so much hustle and trouble to go through in order to make a video. You have to shoot everything, you have to mark the timeline, and you have to edit. Oh no, it's just like too much trouble. So I just
So was there anything? Yeah. So I was wondering. So you were sort of like you start your own live stream on your own. Did you have anyone to support you there?
No.
Oh my god, that was quite impressive. So probably
I think so too.
Yeah, it was the first thing. Was there any moments the first thing you started your live stream you felt quite nervous because
it was all on myself? Yeah, it was all on my own, like everything.
I mean, just the moment I would say that the first day you started live stream, would you felt a little bit nervous?
Oh yeah, extremely nervous. I did like a bunch of rehearsals,
Oh, and then yeah. And then how did you just get over it? Because for some people they're really afraid of showing their faces in front of people, and
I wasn't comfortable about it as well, but I had to overcome it in order to be in this industry. I have to overcome that kind of a mental frustration struggle.
That was good. And then because there was a time I started to my live stream there, and the traffic was really bad. I felt I was talking to the air. I literally have that kind of feeling. I was like, okay, now just stop it, and I just stop it, and then I think and after some time I felt my mental expectation was not high because I was literally just doing it for fun. I felt good, and then I just met a bunch of interesting guys who wanted to talk to me there, and then because I didn't really regard it I would say my main job there to get something. So that was not on purpose. So I felt much better. And another thing was that I would say maybe talking to people who there were so many people showing in front of camera could be demanding for many people. So did you actually participate in some competitions like speech competitions or debate competition when you were whether an undergraduate student or a postgraduate student?
Sorry, what was your question? I kind of spaced out a little bit.
Yeah, you lost her. Okay, let me 等一下，我再回一下她。
I actually have never thought about inviting like people to come to my stream and help me out, just to assist me or just to like shout out for me. Never did that. I was always on my own. And as for joining other people's stream, right? Like speech contests, like what is that? Debate. I never considered that either because I'm a huge introvert. I get like really super uncomfortable when I'm around with a lot of people. It always just freak me out. I become stutter a lot. I will stutter a lot. 我会就不断的结巴的。Just exactly what I'm doing right now. I sound a lot more fluently when I'm just talking to one person one-on-one. For example, in my private classes, not to stumble, stutter. Like I stutter a lot when I was talking to a few bunch of people.
I think it was just stutter or stammer, huh? I can stammer.
Stutter, stutter. Like I stutter a lot. 就会口吃，会说不清楚话。
对，这个其实是这样的，用中文解释的话，All right, okay. All right, so probably just your brain, because your brain needs to set up order there to your mouth. You gotta speak. So if your mouth came ahead of your brain there, and then your brain couldn't really catch up with the speed of your mouth, the speed of your speaking there, and then here should be some pause or some gap. You understand that, right? So because the right way is that your brain is thinking about something and to give orders to your mouth, and your mouth is gonna, I would say, follow the orders of your brain to speak out. If it was like the other way around, and then it was like your mouth, the speed of the words you speak. The speed of the words of your mouth came ahead of your brain thinking there, and then you would stutter. So the way to resolve this is that maybe before you speak, your brain can just organize the words that you're gonna say at first.
I know the trick. I know what was tripping me over. I know exactly why I tend to stutter a lot is because of my anxiety and my nervousness. I got too nervous. I know so many things. Like there are so many things inside my head. I want to get them all out like as fastly as possible because I don't want to hold people for too long because a lot of people are impatient. Like they want just to hear like whatever you want to say, just say it already. Like we don't have the whole night. We don't have the entire day, to wait for you to say that stuff. I guess I was that kind of a person. I'm always in a rush, no matter what I do. Especially when I was in college, every time our teacher assigned a group task, right, a group project to us, and if I were the leader, I would always like hustling people, like, okay, come on, like when we can meet together, we can discuss. Let's get together and discuss and distribute our work. We have to get this over with. I'm always like that.
Oh yeah, because you have I would say you have a quick temper. Maybe you just want to just complete something within a short time. You feel
Yeah,
I know because you were born in 遵义, so I can understand. I can understand because I've actually met some maybe just
really?
Did work
is that
with
a
them
stereotype?
I think that should be a stereotype.
Is that an infraction?
No. Even if it's a stereotype, there's a grain of truth of some stereotype there. I'm just not only referring to because people who live in Chongqing also live a fast-paced life there. I think should be the reason is that geographically, Zhuhai is close to Chongqing, and then maybe affected by that a little bit. And also, I don't know, maybe some other factors related to some things. Yeah, if you're interested, because I was quite interested to do the analysis of why people live in different areas are different. Because if you Yeah.
I know what you're trying to say, but I want to say I'm actually a really patient girl when it comes to, dealing with people. Especially people that I love.
That's a good habit. So you definitely just can. I mean, you said what? So you are patient with the people you love, right? Okay, and then that's good because some people actually do the other way around. They're patient with some strangers, but not patient with their relatives or their parents. I think you're doing a good way.
Okay, but I don't pick, who I need to be patient with, who I don't need to be patient with. I guess I treat everybody the same, like most of the people the same.
Okay. And then that's why you're really popular because being patient needs your I think should be not only about your I would say well educated experience, but also you gotta do it. Sometimes you gotta do it deliberately. I don't know because because I am impatient with people most of the time, but after sometimes conversation for explanation or clarification, if this person still couldn't get what I mean there, I would probably I think I made myself clear. Is there any possibility you listen to me a little bit?
Oh yes, I'm listening to you.
No. I was not talking to you there. I was just talking to you. Maybe you're not listening to me there, Eileen. All right.
I was listening to you.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
So, I think because having patience should be a really rare quality these days, especially living in a really big city with a fast-paced life. And for some people who are under pressure for work, they basically lack some energy after work, and then feel like they just lose their temper easily when they talk to people.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Yeah. Do you consider yourself as a patient?
I would say most of the time because I'm really patient with because I feel 那个他挺敷衍的也还好吧，也还好他没有
我就是 I have never noticed that about people because when you said this is something you observed, right? You noticed that some, especially nowadays, a lot of people, netizens, 网民嘛, became short-tempered, like due to all kinds of reasons because of this, like most people are living in a fast-paced lifestyle.
Right.
生活节奏太快了, so they have to rush to everything. They're always in a hurry. Maybe, but I don't think that's called impatient. For me, because I didn't want to disagree with the people, so that's why I didn't say anything.
So sometimes you tend to be silent, maybe pretend you don't really listen to their right, or any other way.
I was listening to you the whole time. I understand everything.
No. I was just talking about maybe just suppose that there was a scenario you found it. And let me just read one comment there. A guy just commented, I didn't pronounce some words correctly. Yeah, here again.
这还有一个人说我的发音明显没有对面哥们儿的标准。
对，就是每个人的这个叫怎么说哈，就是偏好性不一样。有的人可能觉得
对，就跟说普通话是一样的，就我的普通话可能也没有他的标准，因为就你的普通话可能也没有你的身边的哪个朋友的那么标准，或者说带有你自己的一些 features。
我个人觉得整体来说的话，就是虽然说我对发音的容忍程度比较高哈，但是我自己的发音还是比较清晰的哈，可能有一些连读啊，或者是有些词有些音发的没有那么到位哈，因为你知道有一个这个有些单词在句子里边的话，它跟单词单个发音还是有区别的嘛，对吧？
It's okay, just ignore. Let's just ignore any comments related to accent, okay? Or pronunciation.
All right, it's okay.
Be confident. Just be confident. 咱就是说自信啊。You speak the best English.
No. I was just talking about because notice one interesting comment there. Because even for I would say for some really proficient foreign language learners.
I'm proud of my Chinese accent.
No. 对面的不适合新闻联播。我又没有去播报新闻联播，你为什么要这么说？
But thank you very much. I'm really, really proud of my Chinese accent. I don't mind it at all. I don't think having an accent, especially having the accent of your own mother tongue, is a flaw. It is not. 它不是一个缺陷。It's something you should be proud of. It's like part of yourself. It tells people where you're from.
Yeah, right. As I said before, that should be your cultural identity. Your cultural identity, meaning that you at least speak 2 languages. So when you speak Mandarin, you do have an accent.
Yeah.
And meaning that you at least speak your dialect. When you speak English, you have a Chinese accent or any other country's accent, meaning that you probably at least speak 2 or 3 languages. And for a foreign language learner or second, even third language learner of English learning, and then that should be good enough. Because, learning a foreign language is not that easy, even for some language experts or language geniuses. They got spend a particular amount of time.
That's such a good point. Good point. Yeah.
Right. You go ahead. I'm sorry.
You go ahead. Sorry.
Another thing is that for I would say I just almost forgot. Do you actually have a feeling sometimes
I want you to sum it up for you. So for people who are speaking English really well and fluently, they never ever make any hasty judgment on people's accent because they knew how much effort that person must has put into learning English in order to get to where they are right now.
Right.
So they appreciate their effort. They appreciate the fact that they can speak English confidently, comfortably, and fluently and naturally, instead of like judging them, criticizing them for this minor problem, which is called accent. You got it? Oh, okay. The light is out again.
不适合当新闻联播。我们不是新闻联播这么高端的中央电视台什么的。我说我们这个是新闻联播的话，你知道它对需要专业主持啊，就是播音啊，他们可能有什么轻重格式啊，还有像有些词啊，它要重读啊。那个平常我很难相信平常有人那么说话吧，对吧？我们现在因为你像我跟他解释哈，我就是说
你应该这样说，中央电视台。
对，那个范儿就端的太多了吧？然后你看，除了新闻联播的话，它收视率现在也没那么高嘛。你比如像一些访谈啊，比如像一些综艺啊，他说话的话，他还是比较接近平时说话的，所以explain a little bit.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah. So how you just make you look such cute, like with your pigtails. It's like we call it pigtails.
How did I do it?
It's like a bunch of,
just part them into 2 parts and tie each one up with a hair tie. That's it. Very simple. As for this is a hairband. 这是一个发卡其实。
So I think there should be some tiny little objects for accessory girls, like a hair clip, right? I think it should be hair clip, huh? Hair clip or hair band.
Hair clip is those that's clip on. For the clip on hair accessories, they are called a clip. Yeah, hair clip. 但是我这个不是 hair clip. 谢谢呆瓜哦，谢谢呆瓜。
那个sorry, you know the bunches were pigtails, right? Meaning that your hairstyle, because you do this kind of do you do any other hairstyle? Like I would say, what is that? Horse tails? Do you do that? horsetail.
I
don't know.
rarely do that because I don't believe I look good.
I think it should be ponytail. I just use
ponytail. Yeah, ponytail.
Yeah, I just use a model. Yeah, right.
I don't do that because I don't believe I look good in that style, in that hairstyle.
Probably I would say your style or your temperament, and also the shape of your face is compatible with this kind of pigtail style, right? Yeah, I think it suits you really well. Yeah.
Thank you.
那个有人说主播属于中式英语比较努力的那种，我个人觉得他就是Aileen的话，还不是真正的说的那种中式英语，他基本上还是比较地道了，我感觉哈，就发音的话，
比较什么的那种？
就是比较地道了。他说，就是有人评论你是属于比较中式的英语，比较努力的那种，
比较努力的那种。什么叫做比较努力的那种中式英语？I'm baffled.
所以我个人觉得是没有那么中式，就算是很中式的，其实我接触的有一些话，就是所谓的很中式的，我个人觉得其实也还好，因为之前我看过一本书叫《From English to Globalish》，它里面讲到了英语的不同变体。然后主流的话就是我们知道的英式和美式，那你除了英式和美式，还有什么澳式、什么新西兰式、加拿大式。当然加拿大式的话跟美式的话是基本上差不多哈，它只是有一些小的一些细微差距啊，这里不详述。那么你看其他的比如说印度式啊，比如说菲律宾式啊，我说那为什么没有中式呢？中式其实也可以，就是它有一种叫 Chinese English。
其实我的发音是不是偏向那种很明显的那种 California accent， 就是我是比较偏向，因为我看了很多剧都是 based in set in New York， 我的发音可能就不是完全那种非常非常的 typical California girl accent， so 但是也没有关系啦。As I said, as I have always saying that, I've always said accent doesn't matter at all。就是发音那口音是不重要的。我说的会比较简单啊，我说的会比较简单吗？ I also tried very hard to use some big fancy advanced words. You didn't pay attention to that? 出过国吗？I don't know. Oh, see, I can't think it clearly. 哎，老铁，你不在了吗 ？Trend. Oh, mosquito. Scottish accent.
我听到了，我刚拿了个东西，等一下喝。
我
拿了个东西。Yeah, I mean, 就是我来解释一下，你如果说不是做新闻联播或者新闻节目哈，不管是英文还是中文，你不去做那种主持人啊或者播音员的话，你的口音一般来说只要发音发的比较清晰的话就可以了，就是没有必要说追求那么差不多，因为反正发音的话，甚至我说发音它都不是语言交流的最重要的一部分，然后你发音的，就算我们提到发音这一点，你把这个词放到句子里面的发音可能比单个词的发音还更重要一些。As I said, the cadence of your speech, there should be some ups and downs, up talk or down talk, and different tones when. Right.
Thank you for following me. I really appreciate you following me. Yeah, like I said, I have always said, accent doesn't matter at all. It's just 就是我可以 if I want to sound more American, I can. It's just so exhausting. I'm very comfortable with the way I pronounce every word. 我可以就是听起来更像 American 一点，就是需要夹一下，但这样很累。It's not like my natural voice. It's not my natural voice, you know?
就是反正其实我之前读书的时候是非常比较喜欢研究这一块的话，你像美国的话，它有 General American 的话，它的这种发音是比较 neutral， 就比较中性吧。neutral 就是比较中性。那么你其实要真的去细分的话，比如东海岸的East Coast, some cities are located in the East Coast, some cities are located West Coast. They do have some pronunciation differences, or accent differences, I would say. 然后呢，你要找一个现实当中的比较接近的样本的话，就是所谓的比较标准吧，或者是比较接近标准的，一般都是中西部，像 Illinois, Chicago 啊。如果说有的人真的对这块比较感兴趣，它有一个语音的一个地图吧，就是它有一个大概的这种划分。我不知道艾琳你看过没有哈，反正我之前对这块是属于那种爱好兴趣去研究。然后你其实如果说你类似的，你把它放到中国的话，就是我们其实也有这种类似的，就是我们只是说把普通话作为一种人造语言。就是普遍共通嘛，它也是集合了各个地区的有一些发音特点，当然是以北方语音为这个叫什么以北京音为标准音，以北方方言为基础方言，以现代的白话文语法规范为这个著作为语法规范。但是它其实也是结合了，就是南方的有一些，它也会在里边，所以它然后你甚至反正这个话题有点大了，我的意思就是。如果说真的是只是爱好的话，也可以去看一下一些语言地图什么的。Yeah, I'm done here. I'm sorry. I mean, you can go ahead.
Oh, I was listening to you. I was listening to you. I didn't have anything to say, so you can keep ahead. You can keep going if you want to.
Yeah, sure. I think
sound like a baby girl.
Probably someone are not really interested in such kind of linguistics, sort of the evolvement of language.
Yeah.
Because someone typing in the comment section，其实汉语各个时期的发音也是不同的。这个本来就是因为你，比如说你如果说像你到先秦时代呀，然后到两晋啊，然后到这个唐朝啊、明朝啊，它都有一个类似的这种普通话嘛。比如说你如果
Yeah, because language evolves with time.
对，它有一些，比如说像什么叫正音或者国韵或者是雅言啊什么的，它都是作为一种共通的话。然后，那 American they also have this kind of tendency to select one pronunciation feature as the most accepted one. So we call it standard, but they don't think it's standard because they don't think there's a standard English. But I would say, in a general sense, if you speak general American English, your English can be understood by most American guys, and even for some British guys, because you don't have a regional accent. For some people who crossed the Atlantic Ocean between America and Britain or some other European countries, they have sort of a transatlantic accent, which is quite neutral. So for some British guys, they may think this guy is from America. For American guys, they feel like this guy is probably from Britain. So there's not like a so-called standard one. We must stick to the rule as long as you make yourself most of the time clear. And also, I mean, as I said before, mixed accent is accepted even for some people. Because my accent is mixed. I think it's okay, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just getting a little bit angry with that dude who just basically exposed your personal info here. I mean, knowing him personally, having his WeChat doesn't give you the privilege to let out people's private information. Come on, be a person, be a human. I don't know if you mind that or not, but personally, I do mind it. I hate people when they say getting like basically it's giving away our information here in my comment section every time I got some people, some random people telling me, hey, 你还在哪里哪里哪里吗? Or I have your WeChat, you did something blah, blah, the other day, I saw you and stuff. Oh my god, what are you doing? 讲什么东西? Can you just stop doing that?
Yeah. Okay, all right. So, I mean, I've got a question for you. What is the burden of being famous? Because on this platform, you already have, let me check, I think it's almost half a million followers.
Famous. I'm not
famous. Half a million followers should be sort of the benchmark for being famous for, let's say, internet celebrity. So
very
what is
micro.
the burden of it? Yeah.
I'm very micro I actually don't want to call myself an influencer because I have zero influence. 感觉我没有什么影响力, so I don't want to call myself an influencer. I'm a content creator, who got lucky to have that many followers. I don't even call them my fans. They're just my followers. They're just the people who are following me on this channel, and they can cancel following me like anytime they want. they are not even loyal. They are not like long term.
Oh, long-term, loyal, stable followers.
No, they're not. Most of them you're not. Most of you guys are not. 大部分人都不是啊。我是都是家人们。But I really appreciate even you guys are just following me temporarily. 如果你们只是短暂的关注了我一下 I also appreciate that, okay? Because I consider that as a contribution to my career, to my account. So, thank you very much.
Right. You can. So, here's the thing. What do you think of the difficult part when it comes to English learning?
Difficult part? It must be the internal struggle. I guess because you're an advanced English learner, you probably personally have been there. That is the period of time when you were really struggling to translate everything inside your head into English. Like you have to do that, as fast as possible because you're speaking not like I don't know how to describe that, but not like stuttering. You should speak like a normal person. If you want to speak like a normal person, you have to speak consistently, like non-stop, instead of making unnecessary pauses, which is considered usually people will believe you are not professional, you're not good at using this language. So I mean that time of that point of my life, that point in my life is considered like the most struggling, difficult period of my time along my English learning journey.
And so you're just talking about maybe one problem is that when you
want all the information.
Have some input there, but you feel like the input is related to Chinese, for example, listening or reading, and you feel like you just want to translate in your brain from Chinese to English, and then this takes time. That's why you may hesitate a little bit. So is there any way that you resolve this issue?
Oh, I didn't resolve that issue because I don't believe that's an issue that can be resolved. You got nothing. There's no easy way out. You're gonna practice until you become 100% confident. It just takes time and patience and energy and effort.
I guess there's a method for some people because I literally share this method with a lot of people. So when you are speaking English, just better stop translation from your brain. I mean, it's not that easy. How? It's about your input. So maybe when you actually have some active input from some materials related to listening or reading, and then at some point, because those materials are written or recorded in English, you don't have this translation process in your brain. You literally just give the output. Yeah, I'm not sure that makes sense.
Yeah.
对面的哥们儿，你能慢点，不要连读。我觉得我刚刚说的够慢了，没有连读啊。好吧 ，connected speech maybe a little bit, yeah. 不是，那我不连读吧，就是我可能有时候说话说习惯了，有时候会有一些连读。Yeah. So when you're gonna okay, so your attention a little bit waver, huh? So you're gonna go to sleep, or you're gonna maybe.
What? You're talking to me?
Yeah. So you feel a little bit sleepy. I mean.
Oh no, I was just pondering their comments.
Oh, like
was just like contemplating on their comments. 我就在思考他们的一些评论。Yeah.
发音的部分有点轻，听不出来。
谢谢宝宝。
All right. So, I mean, that was a really good word, contemplate. I've actually learned this word when I was watching the Young Sheldon. Have you ever watched it before? I think you have. You must have. I think it's really good, useful material for people to learn English in a smooth way. Basically, the English they use is quite conversational in daily life. Young Sheldon was born and bred in a middle class family. His father and his mom, his mother have their own stable jobs. Young Sheldon has some interesting stories happening around
谢谢。
this boy and his parents. So yeah.
I watched that show, but I don't really remember all the scenes or plots from that show. I'm familiar with some part of it.
Oh yeah, I think you definitely can. Sorry, for most people, watching some TV shows can be fun. Yeah, can be also an effective way to sort of some simulation of English immersed environment, especially for those who don't live in an English-speaking country. Yeah.
I actually used a different word. I don't know if you noticed or not. When I said I was pondering.
Yeah, I noticed the word, and then why was that?
You didn't know that? Pondering, P-O-N-D-R.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know this word. Why was that? You mentioned that word. Why was that?
I thought you had a second thought about that word. I thought you didn't know that word.
Oh, I didn't know that word. So I was pondering. Maybe I was thinking about something. I was contemplated. Yeah, that was really a high level word.
听不懂思密达. Oh, so no, it's not a high level word. I say it every day.
I think contemplate is high level enough. There is a language bank. I would say language bank of called COCA, contemporary of. I just lost it. I think it should be corpus of contemporary American English. Corpus, corpus, right? And then there's some signals to indicate the frequency of the words usage there. You know what I'm talking about? COCA. I think you should know, right? Because you don't know. All right, I'm not sure you're interested, but you can notice the different words frequency. Maybe some words are related to Chinese educational curriculum for English learning, but they're not that common in English-speaking countries. Maybe quite academic, so the frequency may be, I would say, lower in daily use situations. Because there are several sources to use this language. Some language you speak every day, whether it's a daily use conversation or academic settings, academic exchange environment, or business settings, or professional specialized conversations, and also some words shown on novels, newspapers, magazines. So they basically, all of this can be classified as the word's usage in different scenarios. So yeah, 就是有一个 COCA 的那个，我不知道你感不感兴趣，你可以看一下，它有一些就是一行内容显示出来这个词它的一个使用的频率，你知道吗
？I don't know. Is that a website?
它也确实有网站，然后它还有一些，就是它属于是一个叫词汇库吧，我个人觉得应该是这样。
Database?
对，就是它 COCA 的话，它有6万词。因为你像一般就是母语为英语的话，一般它的词汇量如果受过高等教育的话，一般是2万到3万5，或者说如果说是一个像医学专业啊、法律专业啊这种商科领域，像注册会计师啊，或者说一些企业高管啊，它可能会更多一点，比如说4、5、6万。但是基本上你的作为外语学者能够达到，假如说能达到2、3万、3、4万，基本上跟这些专业的 受过高等教育的母语人士的词汇量就持平了啊。然后 COCA 的话就是有差不多6万的词汇量啊。因为其实有些词它如果超过4万的频率的话，一般这个母语者的话他也不会去说，就甚至是受过比较高等教育的母语者，是这样的。
Oh, okay. Alrighty. Okay, good to know that.
Yeah, I think it's because you just told me that you have a sort of vocabulary size similar to, I mean, approaching to 18,000, right? And then, yeah, so you can.
I'm not sure even that's accurate or not. 不知道准不准确。Can I just interrupt you for a second? I really wanna answer this guy's question. 他说的是，哎呀，文字 ，sorry，就是这个人他问，就是没有语言环境的话，怎么练口语？宝宝，你现在就在一个语言环境里面 ，you are in an English-speaking environment, like right now. Me and Trent, we're talking, we're trying to create an English-speaking environment for everyone here. 为什么会有文字？我也不知道。And then, so just come to my stream. I can't say when because my stream schedule is not fixed, but just join us whenever you can and listen to us and try to mimic. Like if you wanna do that, you can try to mimic me or imitate this guy Trent. According to most people here, he has a better accent than me, so you can record our stream and try to speak after us. 主播对对面感兴趣吗？ We're just friends. We're just friends.
Yeah, 就是需要的话可以报艾琳的课。艾琳 is a professional teacher.
Oh yeah, I do teach.
Let me try advertising for you. I think Eileen has been taught by professional professors and also had some practical experience for English teaching for a really, I would say, really good amount of time. And secondly, she's really patient when teaching students. We can see the videos from and the videos she posted. On her homepage, you can scroll down a lot. Scroll down or swipe up a little bit. You can check her content, and then you could notice whether you can improve English in a better way by getting her professional help, right?
Okay, so this guy is asking you, do you have... I heard so many people talk about it, but I never knew what it truly is. OnlyFans? What is OnlyFans ACC account?
OnlyFans. I think OnlyFans should be an app. OnlyFans. I don't. OnlyFans should be. OnlyFans should be an app there. I think I've heard this before. Yeah.
I don't know. I heard so many people talking about using that, and telling me they want to become my OnlyFans. I mean, what is that? 什么东西啊？
我不知道，还有一个评论比较有意思，一个是日本人，一个是韩国人，我觉得没必要吧。他可能是觉得你长得，他可能是你觉得你的妆容比较精致，就是 you wear, so your makeup is quite exquisite， 或者说 you did a makeup there to look like a Korean girl， 但是我也不像日本人吧，我个人觉得我还是比较像中国人的。
Come on, he's humiliating us. Yeah, don't listen to him. 不是叫什么什么东西 ？Really, is that porn? 啊 ？Oh my god, that's embarrassing. 这也太尴尬了吧！我又不是韩国人，他也不是日本人，我不是日本人，他不是韩国。We're both Chinese, born and raised. Chinese blood basically running through our veins. Come on, what the f? Seriously, yeah, surely. 放慢一点语速，我放慢一点语速吗？你说我说的快吗？我有 Trend 说的快吗？
我们俩，我个人觉得我是说的已经比较慢了，但是反正我可快可慢吧。
Thank you for watching me. Yes, come on, don't prank on us. To prank on us, speak faster. 皮肤学
对面的那家伙像是日本人，我这个是属于我的一个黑粉。我的意思是，也不是我的粉丝吧，是属于 什么意思？
一个 hater， 一个 hater，a troll
我说普通话或者说英语应该也不像日本人吧？
I
就
look
是接
like a
触的。
Korean? 我知道 I guess it's because most Korean people are single eyelid. 好，大部分韩国人是单眼皮 and I also have the same single eyelid eyes. That's probably what makes me look a little bit like them. But I'm just gonna take it as a compliment because I do think most Korean girls are really beautiful.
Yeah,
我
they
的
do.
血
They
型
have.
吗？好的，知道了。
你的血型比较你这么说的话，像血型的话有 A 型有 B 型还有 O 型还有 AB 型，你的血型还是不要说了。I think it's kind of personal, right? Maybe it's kind of personal. I'm not sure about that. Maybe this should be your personal information, huh? Right.
Yeah, I think it is.
All right. So yeah, I think I can share one example of my friend. His blood type is RH. I don't know if there's any term for it. So 对，就是那个叫什么熊猫血型是 RH 阴型什么的，然后就很稀少嘛，估计可能不到1/1000还是多少，这个具体比例的话查一下。
I know.
对的，熊猫血型偏 I don't know, yeah, RH blah 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 这种。
Yeah, I also have a couple friends. Not a couple, one friend who has that blood type.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe RH positive. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. 我没有在口角，哎呦我天呐！
哎，你这个话说的还有点偏东北口音哈，你是不是有东北的朋友啊什么的？
对啊，我有很多东北的朋友，不然我为什么老是都称我的粉丝为老铁们？老铁们。
是东北话的话是比较有感染力的，反正
妈呀，真的是 ，Yeah, really infectious，真的很 contagious。
contagious, yeah, right. 邓姐，本来我一般哈，就是不管是读书的时候还是工作之后，都是尽量说标准的普通话嘛。然后呢，遇到东北的，然后也不自主的就被带跑偏了。
Where are you from? I never asked you that.
I'm from Chongqing.
重庆的哟。
But I don't speak that dialect really well. I speak better Mandarin and English.
You didn't grow up in Chongqing?
I did, but I just mainly use Mandarin. Yeah.
Wow, that's weird.
That's weird.
Shame on you.
I was taught by my parents and also my teachers. They both speak really standard Mandarin. And then I also, when I was a kid, I did imitate some of my favorite hosts or announcers or anchors on TV shows. 对，就是那时候，应该是我读初中还是高中的时候，我还想，我去当一名播音员什么的。那会儿比较注意这个嘛。对，
Okay, yeah. So see, you probably
说小语种的重庆人，应该是吧？但是我确实普通话说的是最好的，然后再是英语，就是我英语也比方言的话还会更好一些。不是宿迁英语，宿迁英语的话是刘强东吧，是吧？
什么叫做宿迁英语啊？
我估计他肯定是看了刘强东的视频。刘强东的话说英语他们打趣儿嘛，这是不是？这个儿化音我不知道发的对不对，应该是打趣还是打趣儿？打趣。刘强东说，因为他本来是在宿迁长大的，所以他说话有宿迁的口音。仙桃英语是雷军的哈，他们应该都还比较喜欢这些企业家。You go ahead.
Oh, I didn't want to say anything. I was just thinking about where 宿迁 is. Where is it?
宿迁在江苏的北部。比如说像江苏有北边的话有宿迁，有连云港，还有应该是我想一下，应该是淮阴吧。
OK.
还有徐州这些，这是苏北的嘛，因为 而苏北的话，这不是网上这个梗挺火的嘛，对吧
？Oh, I know. I did. No, I don't. I don't know. I don't know that joke or meme. Where is your hometown? I'm originally from 遵义 City, 贵州 Province. Friend is from 重庆。
我现在对，就是苏北经常被歧视，就是一般来说，它是这个的话是跟经济发展程度有关系的，因为本来我之前也研究过这方面嘛。你像苏南的话，就是狭义的苏南，有苏州，有无锡，有常州，然后再如果说加一点的话，有镇江和南京，然后苏中的话有泰州、这个扬州和南通。那么这个8个市吧，相对而言的话，经济比苏北的话发展更好一些。苏北有5个，然后由南至北，它的经济发达程度递减，所以是有这种鄙视的存在的吧。然后你如果说像在移民城市，像上海，那有很多苏北籍的，他也可能有时候说话的话有苏北的这种口音。然后但是一般你如果说比较感兴趣的话，你像你找一个上海或者北京你去做研究，然后呢还有广州、深圳啊，它因为它的祖籍啊都有来自各种不同地方的嘛。那比如说上海的话，应该还是很大一部分程度的话是来自于浙江的应该还是比较多一点。就这个